I feel like she's about to seduce the mayor of Whoville. There's some Dr. Seuss level going on here. Hi, welcome. My name is Angelina and today we are going to be roasting Somi's outfits for her DUMBDUMB era. From questionable to fashionable, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on all of her stages except for SBS. Because fun fact, I spent 8 years studying K-pop culture at the University of YG's Dungeon. Very elite school, super hard to get into, don't even bother looking it up. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have before Somi gets put back into the dungeon and before I get thrust back on to my throne in copyright hell. Yes, indeed, all of my outfit roasts were hit by the SBS copyright wave of 21. And though I did take precautions in my last video, I accidentally used Twice's alcohol-free audio just for like 3 seconds, I swear. And though I completely removed it from the video, Sony ATV Publishing are holding on to it with their lives. I've been in contact with YouTube and on 3 separate occasions they've told me to give it 48 hours. And I'm like, oh, it's been 37 days. So we are going to be extra diligent in this video, but frankly, I have no hopes. Lo and behold, RuPaul's Drag Race is probably gonna fucking claim this like they did a random ass video 3 days ago. Have you ever seen me post anything about Camila Cabello's Havana? Irrelevant because that was claimed too. Let's start off with this music core outfit. Arguably one of the worst from this era. We did actually see this one in the music video, though I think it looked a lot better. Well, maybe not a lot better in the music video, but I think the fancy lighting definitely helped. So first of all, I definitely understand the vibe that she is going for. I'm feeling the 90s styling, particularly with the sleeves and the skirts. However, I will add that the lack of structure in the shirt kind of ends up making it look a little bit cheap. Maybe a little bit like chainmail. Like she's about to go save a princess from a castle or something, but it's flimsy as hell. Lest Somi gets slain by a dragon, I would prefer it if this was a lot more structured. To really go full force with that 90s theme. Is it 90s or 80s? Otherwise, I really do think the rest of the outfit looks pretty cool. We have some black shorts with a leather skirt over top, some high thighs with frills and some fancy shoes. Again, I would have just loved a more structured shirt because as flimsy as it is, it's kind of a detriment to the look because she also has a flower attached to the shirt. And because the shirt is so flimsy, the flower looks like it's flopping around about to fall off. With a more structured shirt, I think it would look a lot more elegant and then the flower would stay in place a lot better. So overall, it's not my favorite outfit in the least. I do like a lot of elements from it. Like again, like the skirt, I think with like a pair of black nylons too. Again, with the flower because I do like that element. We could have had a really cool retro look. Moving on to this M Countdown outfit. Now this is definitely one of my favorite outfits she's had for this era, and I do really like that she made use of having like, you know, a crop top with a skirt of the same materials. I think that looked really cool. So we have a very dramatic pearly collar and this matching black and white sparkly long sleeve top with the skirt that has a slit. She's also wearing these white high heels that just tie the look in together so well. It looks super fancy, super elegant, but kind of with a modern twist, I would say. Now again, the material of the shirt, this kind of sparkly material, has the potential to make the outfit look a little bit cheap. But from far, I think it looks pretty cool. And actually, if I had to change anything, I would make the material a tweed material. So I guess in that sense, the sparkles try to add a level of obnoxiousness that I do like, but I just think the tweed would really help step this level up. But I just think tweed would really help step up this outfit. But let's take a minute to talk about these heels because though I think they are absolutely stunning and they really tie the outfit together super well, I do fear for her ankles. Which, by the way, I have to address a rumor about me. I'm literally holding a squishy thing to calm me down. I literally heard someone say that I said, allegedly, that 4th gen is not allowed to wear heels because it belongs to 2nd gen. Now, though I wouldn't put that past me, that is definitely not something that I said. I'm literally out here every day. I don't even have time for my love life. I don't see my family. I'm working every day. I'm depressed. All to advocate for the safety of idols' ankles. And then people have the audacity to defame me like this. Yes, 2nd gen did have a lot of high heels, but look how often they fell on their faces. My first concern will always be idol safety. And then 2nd gen propaganda, get your facts straight. Moving on to these Clueless inspired outfits. I remember when I was reviewing the music video, I said, Mean Girls. I just meant the music video looked like it was inspired by Mean Girls. Was there really that much emphasis on a cafeteria scene in Clueless? I don't know, I've never actually seen it. Digressing, we have these plaid outfits that were worn across a couple of stages. Now we know I'm not usually a fan of plaid, but that's usually within the context, like usually within the context of school-inspired outfits. I just find it extremely weird and a trend that needs to be stopped, and yes, male idols as well, because we often do not include them in these conversations. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Inception era Songhwa, but that's not important right now. These are another set of outfits that I actually quite like. For the yellow plaid, we have a white button-up collar peeking through, a sleeveless cropped plaid shirt, and a short plaid skirt of the same type. And to add some edge to this, we have some Converse and a black lace glove. But she also played it up in a different way during an SBS stage, where she's wearing blue plaid, but instead of Converse, she's wearing white socks with some white heels and a white lace glove with some pearl accents as well. So I would definitely say that I like these. And actually for the SBS stage, we're very lucky because Somi posted some of these pictures to her Instagram. Hopefully YG doesn't come for me this time. YG's pretty good with pictures, but those bitches over at SBS. So for the plaid outfit, about halfway through the stage or so, we actually see an outfit change. We see there's like logos at the top and then lace at the bottom. To be honest, I love the whole feel of it, but it's admittedly not my favorite. You know, I do love the juxtaposition of something super preppy against something super goth inspired. But I don't know, the logos at the top just really throw me off. And it just feels like it doesn't fit the concept in the slightest. I would have loved to see it in red maybe, kind of more inspired by the red outfits in the music video. But for me, this outfit in particular is a pass. But otherwise, the Clueless plaid outfits in general felt very versatile, very fun, and I really like them. Moving on to another MBC stage. Now this looks like a Christmas stage. Admitted, like she could be it's like she belongs under a Christmas tree or something. She looks like is this too bad? Is this too far? Is this too far? Badly wrapped. We have a sparkly fluffy outfit. Again, same top and bottom with the colors of stripes standing out the most being red and green. We also have some red accents with her shoes and gloves and pink bows in her hair, which I think is an odd choice because personally, and I know this is controversial, and I know people are gonna call me out and they're gonna be a little bit angry. Well, no, actually, I don't know what I was going on about. I personally, on top of not liking the colors black and pink together, usually, mostly though, cue the people calling me out for my profile picture, I actually also don't like the colors red and pink together. I just feel like they don't go together. They don't belong together for the most part. And they don't belong together here. Red bows would have been cute. Here's what I would change about this outfit, because I feel like it's a whole mess, right? But I'm not opposed to messes. I love obnoxious outfits. I love outfits that go above and beyond to stand out. So don't get me wrong, I love a good mess. I just don't like regurgitated Christmas messes. So I would have kept all the elements that make this obnoxious, the accessories, the fluffy materials and so on, the sparkles, but I would have just made everything like monochromatic. Everything is red, add some red nylons, I don't know, red eyeliner, the whole shebang. Play up the materials a little bit more, add some more lace. And the last thing I would have done to make this peak obnoxious are hoof shoes. I think it would have been fancy as hell. You see, right now she's wearing red high heels and red socks, but imagine if she was wearing hoof shoes. I think that's what they're called. First of all, it would have caused a buzz. People would have been like, what the fuck is that? And I would have been like, that's pretty high fashion actually, according to my degree. Usually people are like, hire Angelina to become a stylist for these idols, and then I'll say something like that and they'll be like, never mind. But alas, I really don't like this outfit because I actually don't really like Christmas. I'm quite the Grinch. Which brings us to the Sim Countdown outfit. Rather than Somi being a present here, I feel like she's about to seduce the mayor of Whoville. I don't really know how the story goes. I just feel like there's some Dr. Seuss level shit going on here. My toxic Blink friend literally kept sending me pictures of this, saying how stunning it was, how amazing it was. And you know, I did want to play my cards right to avoid getting blocked. So I respectfully said, it's not that great. And I got away with it because Lisa's solo teasers were coming out, so it kind of got swept under the rug. But what I really wanted to say was that this is kind of terrible. Again, it's like we're trying to play with these obnoxious elements. I like that. But then what was the point of it? Like where did we think we were going with this? Not too far really, because we have this obnoxious dress. And you know, I could kind of get behind it, but then again, the material is kind of reminiscent of the first stage we saw, where it's quite loose and then consequently looks a little bit cheap. But I do like the idea of the spiral. And though I did previously say I don't like red and pink together, I still kind of don't. I think we could play off those elements. But I'll explain later how I personally would have done an outfit like this. For her, I exclusively wear black, don't get it twisted. But we also have little pink bows in her hair, made of hair. It actually looks like cotton candy, and I think it's a really cute element. And then of course we have Converse, which I feel like, okay, you want to add like a kind of casual element, shall we say, to this otherwise obnoxious stage outfit, but I don't really know what to say. I don't care for them in this context. I don't even know what I would replace them with, because I just think this outfit in general is a whole ass mess. But here's what I would have done, and I think it could have been like a super cool stage. So we would keep the spiral theme. I kind of like it. Keep it red and pink because why not? But we do a cropped tube top in that spiral theme. It's not that same material at all, just like regular cotton, I guess. And then we do the same pattern, but it's bell bottoms. And then we finish it off with white high heels. So then we can really play off of these retro themes while also keeping it a little bit obnoxious. With the hair bows, maybe add in some gloves if you want. But yeah, I hate this stage otherwise. Now we have some SBS stages. If I'm able to find some non-official photos, we're good to go, and I'll talk about these outfits. Otherwise, it's gonna be abruptly cut. Yeah, so the snakeskin print pink pants. I couldn't really find any non-official photos. Just know that I felt conflicted about it. And my friend said it reminded her of this do-do-do-do stage where Lisa is wearing something similar. Was that also an Inkigayo stage? I don't think I could even show Lisa's outfit. I swear, these companies! But Somi did post pictures in this infamous plaid two-piece that she performed on Inkigayo, which actually a lot of people were calling out for being the exact same outfit that Rose wore, Miss Jose for the Enthusiasts, in her Inkigayo stage. And I feel like, I don't know how that happened. I feel like luckily a lot of people aren't hating on her, but I'm sure there's a bunch of people who are like going to hate on her. So I feel like through the company's diligence, they should have maybe thought this through, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to accuse her of copying. But I feel like Somi's styling went a little bit too far. We have the pigtails, which add a little bit of bulk around her face on top of the bulky collar. And then of course gloves. It kind of looked like she was going on like a winter vacation or something. Unconventional as hell again, might get hypothermia. But it did look quite cozy, I have to admit. You know, the pigtails are like earmuffs. From the waist up, right? Let's add some snow pants and then she's good to go. I don't really know where I was going with this. Let me know which styling do you prefer. Do you prefer more obnoxious elements added in, or do you like more simplicity within the styling? Let me know in the comments down below. And that is actually it for this video. Thank you so much for coming on this roller coaster ride with me. I forgot to address that my face is back for a little bit. I just felt like a lot of stress to show my face all the time, and I do not like to be perceived at all. I do not want to be perceived. So the 2 weeks that I did without my face was it was beautiful because no one could perceive me. So I mean, I'll address it a couple of times because obviously not everyone watches every single video. But I'm gonna try to alternate sometimes. I do enjoy doing voiceovers and playing around with different styles of editing, but there are some videos where I feel like it's more beneficial to be face to face where you can see the emotion. But yeah, I hope you can enjoy a little bit of both sometimes voiceover, sometimes showing my face. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me, and you can too by joining my channel members by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button, or even joining my Patreon, which is linked below. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Leave down in the comments below your favorite outfit and your least favorite outfit of this era, and I'll be on my way. Bye! I am trying my best to save your ears from the most horrid of pop sounds, and this this $20 filter